So fame has always had a way of drawing people in. Like a light in the darkness, it promises validation, wealth, and recognition. All things that so many people think will complete a person. But like I've been telling y'all, fame is rarely what it seems. From a spiritual lens, it's a powerful force, one that amplifies everything within you. If you're grounded, it can lift you up, but if you are fragile, unhealed, or searching for something you haven't found yet within you, fame will expose every crack. And y'all, for rappers specifically, the pursuit of fame comes from a place of survival. Their music tells stories about pain, struggle, and the triumph over adversity. But when the spotlight shines too bright, that same pain, that rawness that made them connect with millions, can become their undoing. Fame isn't just attention, it's judgment. It's the pressure to be perfect in an imperfect world.
It's not even about the music being all the way 100% good. I'm trying. I'm still trying. I'm trying. I never stop trying. Even when y'all think I'm not doing shit, I'm trying shit behind the scenes.
Now, some artists can thrive in this environment, we see it happen, but others will crumble under its weight. Not because they lack the talent or ambition at all, but because the type of person they are and what it takes to succeed in this music industry. So with that said, in today's video, we will be talking about rappers who aren't built for fame. So without further ado, you're watching 10 Toes, and let's get right into it. So the first rapper who is not built for fame is Polo G.
Sometimes it's just like, I just feel it, and I'm not really I was saying earlier on, like, I'm not really that much of a social person. So a lot of times, like, I can be in my head about social interactions or just something as simple as saying what's up to somebody.
Yeah.
That, like, I know them, but I don't know, like, before the walk up, I'll be thinking in my head, like, should I say it now or time in or.
Where do you think that comes from for you? Because of, like, you think it's because people look at you a certain way or because they're expecting things from you, or?
No, it ain't that. It's just I've been that way for so long that back then I didn't really have to think about it because so many people wouldn't give a. Now I'm in a position where more people do know me, or I'm just connecting with with a lot of more people.
Yeah.
That.
So is it a pressure thing?
Yeah, a little bit. Coming up, I was never a social media guy. It was really more so when I started wanting to rap and stuff like that. And then I was just noticing, like, if I'm binging on social media, it's like I feel like I ain't feeling like myself. With my career being where it's at, and knowing that I got to be more active on it, I'm just more aware of how that might play on my psyche. So just giving my own self free time or airtime.
So you disconnect on purpose?
Yeah.
That's real.
Polo G is a prime example of an artist who seems both gifted and burdened by his success. On the surface, he's thriving, multi-platinum records, millions of fans, and chart-topping hits. But beneath it all lies a young man who has been vocal his entire career about his mental health struggle. If you watched interviews, Polo G often talks about how he feels overwhelmed by the pressure to constantly perform, not just on stage, but in real life too. Fame for him isn't just being celebrated, it's about being judged, critiqued, and compared endlessly. He's admitted to using substances to numb, the pressure that this fame has brought him. This is where the spiritual aspect comes into play. Fame doesn't make you more secure, it tests your foundation. And for Polo G, the foundation was built in a space of survival and trauma. Fame only added more weight to what was already fragile. And while yes, some artists can come from this environment and thrive in the industry, Polo's personality and tendencies go against what it takes to really succeed as an artist in the industry. What do I mean? Bro, he's reserved, he's antisocial. That alone makes the constant attention and criticism even harder to bear, because he's not even somebody who wants to put themselves out there like this. It's the music that has put all these eyes on him. Nothing he did, he ain't no influencer. But nowadays rappers get treated like influencers, but he ain't no influencer. His music put eyes on him. So having all these voices in his ear, it got to him so bad to the point where it dictated some major choices. A clear example of this is when he tried experimenting with a new sound in his music, moving away from that signature piano beat. But this switch wasn't because he wanted to evolve artistically. It was because people mocked him and called him Piano G and said he was too repetitive. But ironically enough, that very sound was what his core fans loved about him most. And after making that decision, and although the project still did well, he would wait so long to drop his next project, it would sell over 100K less than his previous project. Polo lost connection with the fans who genuinely appreciated him. Like I always said on this channel since way back, he let the Cardi and Yeet fans in 2021 steer him away from his true sound. You need to be prepared in the music industry to stand on your work. But like we're learning today, some artists just aren't built for the fame. And Polo G is one of them, man.
And I really veered away from my sound. Like I got away from my sound. And it ain't really something that I regret, because I know it was a lesson that I learned. Yeah. But I feel like I did it too fast. And that's like probably one of the projects of mine that I don't really like.
Now going on to our second artist who isn't built for fame is somebody who is a legend in the underground scene. And that is Summers. So Summers represents a different layer of this conversation. Coming from the underground scene, he's built a loyal fan base, but the attention hasn't always been positive. As his fans grew, so did the scrutiny, and Summers hasn't always been able to handle that well. His frequent online outbursts and erratic behavior show how fame can clash with Summers' attitude. For someone like Summers, fame isn't just a spotlight, it's a magnifying glass on every flaw and insecurity. And the internet's relentless judgment, especially this new gen, it's a constant storm that not everybody has the tools to weather it. And Summers, while he makes amazing music, the type of person he is, because he's really a chill person, he is not able to manage that image, the brand, the expectations of an audience that doesn't truly know him. He's just not built for fame. Just like Polo, he has that antisocial and reserved demeanor, and someone who keeps to themselves rather than embracing that performative side of them, this will hold you back. That personality trait has always been a key factor into why people either explode into the mainstream or they're forever held back. In an industry where self-promotion and visibility is everything, Summers often fails to market himself in a way that really builds momentum. Compare this to other artists in his lane who aren't afraid to actively push their brand and engage with their audiences. They might not have Summers' raw talent, but their willingness to be seen and heard, it gives them the edge in this industry that is all about how much you're willing to comply. For Summers, fame is a double-edged sword. It amplifies his artistry, but also exposes his discomfort with the machine that fame requires him to be a part of. Just like my last week video about chasing algorithms, these dudes can't do what feels good and truly live out that artist experience when you need to follow what's hot. You need to operate within this system to see growth. And for artists like Summers and Polo G and the other ones we'll talk about, you know, it's hard for them. Not everybody is built for fame. And now, before I list the final example, man, I'm gonna play this bitch like Watch Mojo. Let's list some honorable mentions, because there's so many rappers who I can name for people who aren't built for success. And the first one is Ice Spice. Without getting too deep, man, Ice Spice was propelled to stardom at an unprecedented pace, with the industry seemingly positioning her to be the next big thing. We all knew she wasn't, let's be real, but it seems like she was the only one who didn't know this, because most people looking into her career could tell she was about to get pumped and dumped by the industry. And that is exactly what has happened to Ice Spice's career. The hype that has once surrounded her has started to fade, and it's becoming clear that she was treated more like a product than a person. Few artists receive as much hate as Ice Spice receives. From her looks to her music, the internet has torn her apart in every single way you can. And if you're not emotionally resilient and you can't, remain stoic through a storm, this will break you down visibly. And it seems this has happened to her. This hate has taken a toll on her. She looks drained, defeated. In her last Off the Radar interview, she looked like a ghost. She looked like just like a spirit. Different from Polo G and Summers, artists like her who don't have the talent, but they still get the push, man, you are not built for fame if you can't handle the hate that's gonna come with that, you feel me? And for another honorable mention, in a completely different boat than Ice Spice, we got two of the most talented rappers of this generation. Y'all know Rnla Rodriguez and No Cap. Both possess immense talent and have deep connections with their fan base. But one thing about them that is undeniable is their introverted to themselves personality that has definitely stunted their growth in this industry that is all about networking. Obviously, Rnla riding with Lil Baby has helped him tremendously, but overall, man, both these guys barely do interviews. They are very to themselves. They let the music speak for them, which is why they have such a core fan base. But to receive mainstream love going this route, it takes time and a lot of work. And with Rnla and No Cap, and you can even mention Kodak, you can mention a lot of rappers, it's almost as if they're too real for the industry, where they're just not willing to do all that extra stuff, man. They're really here to make music.
I ain't got 1,000 rap friends to go jump on the song with and shoot videos with, you know what I'm saying? Niggas don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with niggas. So I stay in my lane. So it might take me a little longer, but we gonna get there.
Yeah, I heard you say, you know, no cosign. I did it with no cosign. You know, I don't be on the scene too much, and like, you know, you barely show your face here and there.
Right.
Do you think that's part of the reason? Like, you need to be more active on the scene?
I mean, it could be.
Yeah.
But shit, look at Roy Wade. He ain't never on the scene. Guess what? He doing numbers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Roy doing his shit. So I feel like the music can do it itself. Like, I'm just saying, really not a big social person.
Now finally, for the final example of a rapper who isn't built for fame, is Isaiah TG, the artist who walked away. The final and perhaps most telling example. Isaiah was loved by so many, an artist whose music had a profound impact on the underground scene. His sound and unique artistry drew people in, making him a beacon of creativity for fans who resonated with his underground scene. But even with all of that love, Isaiah TG chose to walk away, and that's because underneath all this love was extreme hate. Just like all these other underground dudes, if you can't handle it, you're cooked, because I'm telling y'all, and I've been telling y'all, this new age of rappers is like influencers, because they're always displayed on social media for us, so they are judged just like influencers are, and a lot of these dudes can't handle that. So somebody like Isaiah TG, who's said in the past they struggle with schizophrenia, it makes sense that all this hate would get to him. And man, I seen this dude on the brink of insanity on his Instagram story.
All I want to say is any nigga that thinks shit is sweet like with me, or like thinks like they could, you know, do anything to me or do something to me, or, you know, like try to treat me some type of way in person or something, you know, it's not gonna work. It's not. Y'all do not know me. Stop acting like you know me. Just because I'm not vocal about everything, just because I don't come on here and incriminate myself like most of you dumbass niggas, does not mean it's not pressing. So don't sit here and come to my DMs talking all that. Yeah. It's not. Like, I swear to God, I'll kill one of you niggas. Like, stop. Just stop, bro. I swear to God. Y'all do not know me. Y'all do not know what be going on. Y'all do not know what be going on. Stop acting like y'all know what be going on. Stop. Just stop. Y'all look dumb. Y'all look dumb. I swear to God. Y'all look dumb as fuck. Y'all do not know who I be with. Y'all do not know what I got. Y'all don't know. Y'all do not know. I'm prepared for that. I'm prepared for whatever the fuck y'all own. I'm prepared for that. On God. So stop. Lame ass nigga with glasses want to come my shit acting all dumb as fuck. Like, bro, I'll smack the fuck out of you. Like, shut up. Niggas always want to say, bro, you crying, bro, you crying, bro, you crying. I ain't never cried on this app, bro. Y'all niggas be crying over my music. Then come to me talking about, bro, you crying when I want to voice my opinion and shit, or voice anything. Like, nigga, shut the fuck. Y'all look like bitch ass niggas. No, I don't take meds. No, I don't cry. No, none of that shit. Shut the fuck up talking to me like that. Stop talking to a nigga like that. Y'all know me. Y'all always trying to talk to a nigga like he ain't shit, like he can't do shit for himself, like he ain't doing shit, like he ain't prepared for that shit. Shut the fuck up. Y'all some little ass kids.
Damn, man has had it up to here. The constant pressure, the endless expectation, and the demands of being an artist in the public eye eventually outweighed his passion for music. Isaiah's story is a powerful reminder that fame isn't for everyone. It's not just about talent, fan support, it's about whether a person's spirit can endure the weight of constantly being watched, judged, and consumed. For Isaiah, stepping away was an act of preservation. A choice to prioritize his peace over the chaos of the industry. And there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of artists are not built for fame, and that's okay. From a spiritual lens, fame is an external validation system. It's a construct designed to reward the ego, but often at the expense of the soul. Some rappers are simply too sensitive, too raw, and too unprepared for what fame demands of them. The corrupt music industry that I've talked about in many videos thrives on exploitation. But what if it focused on nurturing? What if labels, managers, and fans understood that these artists are human beings, not just products to consume? But that won't be happening anytime soon, because the only thing on their mind is the dollars, you know what I'm saying? But it's been your boy 10 Toes. I appreciate y'all for watching. Let me know if I missed anybody. Let me know what y'all think. And as always, I do appreciate all the comments y'all leave me, all the people who reach out. Man, I love making content for y'all. I hope y'all are hearing a perspective that's making you dive deeper into certain aspects of yourself or this world that you never really thought about, man. With that all said, I got a second channel, Strictly Spirituality, helping you evolve, a Patreon, industry secrets, you know, things you can't talk about on YouTube, which is free right now because it's only a few uploads. I'm gonna wait to put a price on that, as well as an Instagram, Discord, reach out, say what's up. And that is gonna wrap it up for today, man. It's been your boy 10 Toes. Y'all be cool, y'all be smooth, most importantly, be patient. I'm gonna catch y'all, boys.